If you've ever stared at your cucumber plants and wondered why they look stunted, yellowed, bitter, or barren, you're not alone. Even seasoned gardeners fall into these surprisingly common traps without realizing the toll they take on the plant's growth and fruit production. Cucumbers are one of the most rewarding crops to grow, yet they're equally unforgiving when just a few elements are off. Today on Soil and Crop Central, we're digging deep into 8 critical cucumber growing mistakes that are silently sabotaging your garden, and exactly how to fix them to get back on track for crisp, juicy, bumper harvests. Let's not waste time. The faster you fix these, the faster your cucumbers will thrive. Mistake 1. Overcrowding your cucumber plants. It's easy to get carried away when planting cucumbers, especially if you're eager for a large harvest. But planting too many seeds too close together is one of the quickest ways to invite disease, limit air circulation, and stunt fruit production. Overcrowded plants compete for sunlight, water, and nutrients, often resulting in spindly vines and minimal fruit set. Fix this by giving each cucumber plant adequate space to stretch. If you're growing bush varieties, space them at least 18 inches apart. For vining types, 36 to 48 inches is ideal. Always use trellises or vertical supports for climbers. This not only saves space but improves airflow, reduces disease pressure, and encourages cleaner, straighter fruits. It's not just about space, it's about setting your plants up for photosynthetic success. Mistake 2. Letting the soil get too cold. Cucumbers are heat-loving plants and cold soil is a growth killer. Planting too early, before the ground has properly warmed, slows germination and sets plants back weeks. Cold roots stunt development, making plants more vulnerable to pests and nutrient deficiencies. To fix this, never plant cucumbers until your soil temperature consistently stays above 65 degrees Fahrenheit, with the sweet spot being around 70 to 75 degrees. If you're itching to get started early, use black plastic mulch to warm the soil in advance. Floating row covers can also trap heat during cool spring nights. Timing matters. Patience pays off. Mistake 3 is all about inconsistent watering. Cucumber plants are, honestly, pretty thirsty, but they really despise inconsistency. If you let them go through dry spells and then suddenly drench them, the fruit can actually turn bitter or even split. This kind of on-again, off-again watering stresses the plant and unfortunately invites problems like blossom end rot and powdery mildew. The fix here is simple but, absolutely crucial: stay consistent. Cucumbers need about 1 inch of water each week, but if the weather's hot, they might need double that amount. Always water deeply right at the base of the plant in the early morning, and try to avoid wetting the leaves to reduce fungal risks. And hey, a layer of organic mulch around 2 inches thick can really help regulate soil moisture and keep those cucumber roots happy and hydrated. Mistake 4 is ignoring soil nutrition. Cucumbers are, greedy feeders, and planting them in nutrient-poor soil just guarantees weak vines and disappointing yields. A lot of gardeners assume their compost-enriched beds are enough, but cucumbers actually need targeted nutrition throughout the season. So, fix this by preparing the soil with rich organic matter, but also make sure to provide a balanced fertilizer once your plants start vining. A perfect mid-season feeding can be made using a homemade mix. Just dissolve 2 tablespoons of fish emulsion and 1 tablespoon of liquid seaweed into 1 gallon of water and apply that to the base of the plants every 2 weeks. This combo gives you nitrogen for leaf growth, potassium for fruit development, and trace minerals for overall vigor. So stop relying on guesswork. Feed with purpose. Mistake 5 is failing to control powdery mildew early. Powdery mildew is honestly the silent cucumber killer that creeps in fast and just robs your plants of their vitality. It starts with these faint white patches on the leaves and quickly takes over, blocking photosynthesis and weakening the plant. Once it gets out of hand, it's really tough to reverse. The key here is early detection and prevention. If you've had issues before, be proactive. Spray your cucumber plants weekly with a DIY antifungal solution made from 1 tablespoon of baking soda, half a teaspoon of liquid dish soap, and 1 tablespoon of vegetable oil mixed into 1 gallon of water. Shake it well, and spray early in the morning on both sides of the leaves. This mix actually changes the leaf surface pH, making it hostile for mildew spores. And, if you spot infected leaves, Remove them immediately and never compost them, burn, or discard. You know, you could have the healthiest cucumber vines in the world, but without pollination, you'll end up with plenty of flowers and, well, no fruit at all. Cucumbers actually produce both male and female flowers, and if pollinators are scarce or you've planted indoors or in greenhouses, natural pollination just might not happen. So, to fix this, try attracting pollinators by planting nectar-rich flowers like calendula or borage nearby. But if you need to step in and help things along, you can use a small paintbrush or even a cotton swab to transfer pollen from the male flower, it's the one with no swelling behind it, to the female, which has a little mini cucumber forming. Make sure to do this in the morning when the flowers are fresh and open. Honestly, don't leave your harvest to chance, step in when nature slacks off. Mistake 7. Letting fruits overripen on the vine. You know, it might feel satisfying to leave cucumbers on the vine to get bigger, but once they reach maturity, they actually begin to turn bitter and steal energy from the plant. Overripe cucumbers signal the plant to slow down or even stop producing more fruit. The solution here is to harvest frequently and early. Pick slicing cucumbers when they're about 6 to 8 inches long or pickling types around 3 to 4 inches. Be sure to check your vines daily during peak season. The more you pick, the more the plant produces. It's really a cycle of generosity you don't want to break. Regular harvesting also reduces the chances of fruit deformation and bitterness. Mistake 8. Neglecting pest pressure until it's too late. Cucumber beetles, aphids, and spider mites are not just nuisances. They're destructive, disease-spreading threats that can actually wipe out your crop before you get a single harvest. Waiting until you see chewed leaves or yellowing vines is just too late. Fix this with proactive, integrated pest management. Start by inspecting the undersides of leaves every few days. Introduce beneficial insects like ladybugs and lacewings to patrol your plants. If pests appear, spray a neem oil solution made from 1 tablespoon neem oil, half a teaspoon of mild liquid soap, and 1 liter of warm water. Shake and spray thoroughly, repeating every 5 to 7 days. Neem not only kills soft-bodied insects but also disrupts their life cycle. The best defense is really a layered 1 healthy plants, alert eyes, and a fast response. Cucumbers don't just grow, they demand attention. They reward the careful gardener with buckets of refreshing, crisp fruits, but punish the careless with mildew, bitterness, and bare vines. Now that you know the 8 most common cucumber growing mistakes and more importantly how to fix them, you're armed with the knowledge to turn things around fast. Whether you're just starting out or have been growing for years, cucumbers keep you honest in the garden. They reflect every missed watering, every skipped check, and every overcrowded row. But they also reward every corrected mistake with fruit that tastes better than anything store-bought. So, go check your cucumber patch right now. Are you making any of these 8 mistakes? If so, it's not too late to correct them. The growing season still has plenty to offer if you act fast. Stick with us here at Soil and Crop Central for more hands-in-the-dirt wisdom, and don't forget to share your cucumber victories and lessons in the comments. Happy growing! Soil and Crop Central.